and welcome to CityWest News. Issue number 56, that's 56, summer 2014, that's 2014, from CityWest Homes. The recording, which is on this CD only, lasts approximately 1 hour and contains 25 items. That's 25 items. Our contact details are CityWest Homes, 21 Grosvenor Place, London, SW1X 7EA. Our telephone number is 0207 245 2000, and our website is www.cwh.org.uk. You can follow us on Twitter at CityWest Homes and Facebook at CityWest Homes to find out what it's like to work, live and play in the community of one of London's most diverse boroughs. We have also posted this audio version of CityWest News on YouTube. Highlights from this issue are the Listen Green Fun Day on page 3, reporting animal nuisance on page 5, taking our communications survey, that's on page 7, and our historical landmark opening to the public on page 11, that's 1-1.
Item 1. Transforming urban space into community hubs. The rooftops are alive with the sound of play in Lillington and Longmore Gardens. Perched above award-winning gardens, the multi-sports, gardening and educational area has been brought back to life for the community. The rooftop space in Morton Street opened this spring. Following extensive refurbishment, the area now provides a little bit of everything for children, young people and families. The area is home to a new multi-sports pitch which residents can use to play football, basketball and tennis. For toddlers, there is a beautiful storytelling space where they can enjoy educational activities. The Green Fingered also get a patch with the addition of 26, that is 26, rooftop allotments. Despite having opened just 2 months ago, the allotments are already bursting with fruit and vegetables. Developing the area was a true team effort. Residents were actively involved in consultation and contributed some fantastic ideas to the design. Westminster City Council then worked closely with CityWest Homes and the Lillington and Longmore Gardens Residents Association, that is LAGRA, to bring the space to life. In order to provide value for money, CityWest Homes sought external funding from UK Power Networks. David Wickersham, technical advisor at CityWest Homes, managed the project. He said, "The multi-sports and play area is an exciting space that has brought a once disused area back to life. CityWest Homes is always looking for areas which can be used by residents, and Morton Street is a fantastic example of reinventing such spaces. With facilities catering to sustainability and education, the area is a hub for all the community." Philda Bunkle, a local resident who uses one of the allotments, is thrilled by the results. She said, "I love the area, it's bright, peaceful, and I enjoy tending the allotments. It's very communal as I'm able to work with other residents in growing fruit and vegetables. I think it's very important for children and young people to have somewhere they can play. We always need more areas for them to enjoy and grow in, and this is a very good, safe place for them to do that." While the gardens grow, the storytelling area is also receiving its fair share of visitors. A weekly storytelling group for toddlers now uses the space, with local parents able to bring their children for a spot of fairy tales and fun. Darlene Torrey, Secretary of LAGRA, organises the group. She said, "This is a lovely space and it's really good to extend activities for children's outdoors. This can really help children's development. Our play group is host to a range of activities including gardening, which all helps children to develop creativity and educationally. How to book. The area is free for residents to use and is open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Saturday all year round. To find out more, please contact the Lillington and Longmore Estate Office on 020 7245 2620 or email lilloe@cwh.org.uk.
Item number 2. Notes from Nick Barton, Chief Executive of CityWest Homes. I am going to begin with a farewell and a thank you to Darren Levy, our Customer Services Director, who left CityWest Homes in May. After dedicating himself tirelessly to Westminster residents for 10 years, Darren is now embarking on the next stage of his career. We wish Darren all the very best. In March, we welcomed Phil Jenkins, who joined CityWest Homes as Director of Asset Development and Property. Phil has 25 years, that's 25 years, experience in property, and his most recent role was with the John Lewis Partnership, where he helped to develop the Waitrose multi-channel grocery business. He will be managing the next stage of our development work, as well as overseeing the major works programme across the city. After the local elections held in May, we are now looking forward to working closely with all the ward councillors, new and old, to improve local communities around Westminster. Welcome to all the new councillors and congratulations to those who were re-elected. I would also like to thank everyone who has taken the time to respond to our housing management survey. Your feedback through the survey is vital in helping us prioritise what is important to you, whether it's providing more security in your neighbourhood, projects to support young people, or improving our repairs service. I would also like to wish you all a very happy summer.
Item 3. Sportif Spring Festival to entice young people to join Residents Association. Cool April weather didn't deter over 200, that is 200, young people from the Lisson Green estate. The crowd descended upon the estate's annual Spring Festival, an event aimed at enticing them to get involved in their local community. The event was organised by the Lisson Green Tenants and Residents Association, that is TARA, who hold a fun fair on the estate of Marylebone each year. Inspired by last year's large turnout of young people, they decided to focus on doing more to attract 12 to 16-year-olds and engage with them. Jeanette Buckley, a TARA member, was at the event and spoke to a number of young people. She said, "We want to bring people together, young and old, but we don't know what teenagers want. You have to engage them or you'll be a million miles away from knowing what they're interested in. Ideally, we'd like to have a young person in the Residents Association, similar to the Youth Parliament, so that they can speak on behalf of the young people in the area and bring fresh ideas to our group." While the planned boxing competition had to be cancelled due to the weather, the five-a-side football competition attracted a large and eager crowd cheering on brothers, sisters and friends. Meanwhile, children enjoying the last days of the school holidays took part in an Easter egg hunt, had endless slides in the bouncy castle and helped themselves to fresh fruit and vegetables. Safari Pete and his menagerie of exotic critters, including a crocodile, monitor lizard and a tarantula called Lady Gaga, was a hit with all ages. The Spring Festival was topped off with a live band dancing by the estate's famous line dancers, the Sweet 16s, and stalls providing raffles and advice on healthy eating. The event was supported by a large range of agencies who work in the Marylebone area, including CityWest Homes, London Business School, charity Vital Regeneration, Fourth Feathers Youth Club, London Tigers and Westminster City Council. Kate Donovan, CityWest Homes' Central Area Manager, said, "By trying to bring young people on board, Lisson Green residents see the importance of giving people of all ages a say in their community and create real unity. We fully support their mission to do this."
Item number 4. Grand designs for the minibus. In our last edition of CityWest News, we brought you the latest on the new community minibus for Little Venice. We enlisted the creative input of pupils from St Mary Magdalene Primary School to help design the bus, and our young Picassos came up with fantastic work. Pupils were briefed to draw inspiration from the local area. Their colourful drawings and paintings were absolutely amazing, and the quality of the artwork left our judges with a very difficult task of picking the winning designs. After much consideration, the following pupils were chosen as the winners. Amazon Ikofo from Year 6, Dina Al-Sudani from Year 6, Julia Carey from Year 6, Kayode Akinjiola from Year 5, and Zainab Daoud from Year 5. Debbie Clancy, Resident Engagement Officer, said, "We were really impressed with the standard of entries received. The pupils put a lot of thought into their drawings and captured the local area. All participants in the art competition received a small gift from CityWest Homes, with the 6 winners receiving an art set to further encourage their creativity. The winning designs will be incorporated to give the new bus a vibrant community feel and will give the 5 winners a real sense of achievement when the design is completed." If you would like more information on how to hire the bus, please contact Debbie Clancy, Resident Relations Team, on 0207 245 2354 or email dclay@cwh.org.uk. Item number 5. Wartime Songs rouse residents in special events. 90-year-olds, that's 90-year-olds, were dancing in the aisles to wartime tunes at a special event for older residents, aimed at reducing social isolation. Residents aged between 60, that's 60, and 100, that's 100 years, living in community supportive housing schemes, including Glaris Court, Chequers House, Penn House, Devonshire House, Hungerden House, Missenden House and Pinner Court, were invited to the event organised by their housing scheme managers. The event was held at the Greenside Centre at Lisson Green. It included a lunch buffet and exclusive entertainment by singers Mickey Driver and Annie Riley, both from the Variety Collective, who specialise in wartime songs. They sang favourites such as Babyface and Me and My Shadow, with many in the audience singing, clapping and dancing along. The most rousing moment came when a recording of Winston Churchill's famous "We Will Never Surrender" speech, followed by Dame Vera Lynn's "There'll Always Be an England," was played. Amongst the crowd was Matilda Tilly Whittlesley, aged 100, who says she hopes to be around to celebrate her 101 birthday, that's 101 birthday, in September. Born just before the outbreak of World War I, Tilly recalls spending much of World War II as a young fire watcher on the roof of Jordan's, which is now Alfie's Market in Church Street. About her time as a fire watcher, she said, "It was very hard up there with all the incendiary bombs. I have some very sad memories. War is no good to anyone really, it causes a lot of heartbreak." Norma Cohen, in her 70s, that's 70, said, "All the scheme managers are fantastic, they take such good care of us." Meanwhile, Margaret Irvin, Community Supportive Housing Manager for Glaris Court in Church Street, helped to organise the event. She said, "We want our residents to get out and socialise. It's important because a lot of them are isolated and some of our housing schemes do not have the facilities or funding to put on events like these. We always get a great response, so we will aim to put on 2 events per year. We want all older people to come along and take advantage of it."
Item 6. Taking action against dogs. The Dangerous Dogs Act 1991, that is 1991, prohibits the possession or custody of dogs belonging to specific types bred for fighting. Breeds banned under the Dangerous Dogs Act include any pit bull types such as Japanese Tosa, Fila Brasileiro, and Dogo Argentino. Stuart Marshall, CityWest Homes' North Area Antisocial Behaviour Manager and a former police sergeant, recently found 4 dogs at a property in Queen's Park which he suspected were pit bull terrier. He reported his suspicions to the police, who removed the dogs to kennels for further testing. If the dogs are found to be pit bull, the police can take further action against the owner. If you have a banned dog, the police or local council dog warden can take it away permanently, even if it hasn't acting dangerously or hasn't been a complaint. The maximum penalty for having a banned dog is £5,000, that is 5,000 fine, and or 6 months in prison. The dog will also be destroyed. People can legitimately own banned dogs only if the court thinks it won't be a danger to the public. The dog must also be neutered, tattooed, microchipped, kept on a lead and muzzled while in public, while kept in a safe, secure place where it cannot escape when at home. CityWest Homes has very strict rules on dog ownership. For more information, visit www.cwh.org.uk/PETS. If you have a complaint about a dangerous or banned dog, please contact the police on 101.
Item number 7. Everybody needs good neighbours. Whether you're a tenant or homeowner, being a good neighbour is about respecting your neighbours. Conflict between neighbours can start due to misunderstandings or inconsiderate behaviour. There are clauses in your tenancy conditions or lease which tell you about your responsibilities and clearly explains the type of behaviour we will not tolerate in our properties. You must ensure that you and all members of your household, including visitors, do not do anything or threaten to do anything that causes or is likely to cause a nuisance, annoyance to someone else. Here are some examples of types of behaviour that can annoy other people. Noisy parties, slamming doors, walking in heels or stamping on wooden floors, drunken behaviour in public places, too much noise from DIY, parties, TVs or radios, shouting and swearing, vandalism and graffiti, dogs barking and fouling. If you own your home and are subletting, you must ensure that your tenant does not cause a nuisance to other residents. If they do, you will be breaking your lease conditions and CityWest Homes will take action. Being a good neighbour means thinking about how your behaviour affects others. Here are some common sense guidelines to follow. Let people know beforehand if you're having a party. And remember to keep the noise down, particularly after 11 p.m. That's 1 p.m. Be careful not to disturb your neighbours after midnight. Don't carry out noisy DIY work at night or early in the morning. If you are planning DIY work, let your neighbour know beforehand and try to keep the noise to a minimum. Lay rugs or carpets if you have wooden or laminate floors and wear flat shoes. Make sure your children do not disturb other people. If you come home late at night, do not slam the doors or put the television on loudly. If you are experiencing problems with your neighbour, you can contact your local estate office to report the problem. Our guide, Resolving Problems with Your Neighbours, can be downloaded from the advice section of our website at www.cwh.org.uk/publications.
Item 8. We're winning the war against tenancy fraud. Last year we recovered 20, that is 20, properties as a result of our investigations into fraud. That's more than ever before. In the last 3 years, we have visited every property rented to a council tenant in Westminster to make sure that the legal tenant still lives there. We will be carrying out more checks. If you are a council tenant, our staff will visit you at some point in the next 3 years. Our checks are designed to be as quick and easy as possible for genuine tenants while being targeted to identify tenants who are committing tenancy fraud. This is what you can expect when we visit you. Apart from emergencies, tenancy checks are the only time we will visit you without an appointment. We will show our identification and wait while you call the estate office to confirm our identity. We will ask you for proof of your identity. This can be a passport, a copy of your tenancy agreement, and 2 bills. If you don't have these to hand, you can bring them in at a convenient time. We'll ask you a few questions about who lives at your address and more general questions about you to help us make sure the service we provide continues to meet your needs. We'll ask you to sign a declaration confirming what you've told us is true. Please help us to make sure the right people are living in our properties by cooperating with our staff. Suspect fraud. If you suspect a council tenant is illegally subletting their property, please call the fraud hotline on 0800 028 9888 or visit www.tenancyfraud. All calls and emails are treated in the strictest confidence.
Item number 9. Antisocial behaviour. Council approves tough new approach. Earlier this year, we consulted with residents on a proposed new council policy on tackling housing antisocial behaviour, ASB. This followed a full review of Westminster City Council's existing ASB policy. As a result of the review, the new ASB policy reflects a more robust and proactive approach to enforcement action. This includes greater use of possession action as an early response to serious causes of housing ASB, where appropriate and likely to succeed in the cause. Resident feedback has been supportive of the review, and the new ASB policy is now in place, following sign-off by Councillor Daniel Estair, Westminster's Cabinet Member for Business, Skills and Housing. The Council's statement of policies and procedures on tackling ASB has been updated to reflect the new enforcement policy. At CityWest Homes, the message is clear. We will not tolerate ASB in any of our properties. The new policy will be a valuable tool in helping us to achieve this. You can see a copy of the new statement at www.cwh.org.uk/ASB POLICY. So that's ASB policy.
Item number 10, 10. How well do we communicate with you? From CityWest News to social media, we want to know your views on how you get your information from us. In our communications survey, you can shape our service by rating all of our communications and telling us what you think we can do better. To fill in the survey, please contact your local estate office and they will be able to discuss the questions with you. As an extra bonus, everyone who completes the survey will be entered into a prize draw with the chance to win a £50, that's 50, Love to Shop voucher. Winner will be announced in the autumn edition of CityWest News. If you have any questions about the survey, please contact either your local estate office or Tessa Eidman-Peel, Communications Advisor, on 0207 245 2542 or email teymapeel@cwh.org.uk. Thank you for your time.
Item 11. Local people, local life. Power to the people, how volunteers can help. We're proud of our community. To help us make our estates an even better place, we've harnessed people power in the form of volunteers who give their time and effort. From charity work to events, find out how our people have given something back to the community and how you can get involved too. In 2009, that is 2009, we launched our 365 plan and corporate social responsibility policy, that is CSR policy. The 365 plan has over 200 opportunities, that is 200 opportunities for staff to help the local community, while our CSR outlines 20 commitments, that is 20 commitments, to help us provide a better service. As a result, our people give 1 day a year to help the community. In 2013 to 2014, that is 2013 to 2014, we give 300 days, that is 300 days of volunteering, an achievement we're proud of. Here's what we did. Fundraising. We have held many fundraising events which our people organise and donate their time, effort and money towards. In the last year, CityWest Homes has donated over £3,800, that is £3,800, to a number of charities including Cancer Research UK, Cardinal Hume Centre and the Philippines Typhoon Appeal. Food banks. Families and individuals across the UK are struggling in the current economic climate. Some are turning to food banks to help them through difficult times. CityWest Homes supports 2 food banks across our estates and have donated 2 large crates to date. Leap into Action. For several years we've run Leap into Action events. This is where our people, often joined by residents, spend the day tidying or repainting an area of our estates. We have run 12 leaps, that is 1-2 leaps, in the past year, attended by 55 volunteers, that is 55 volunteers. Community events. One of the ways in which we support our community is by organising or supporting events which people of all ages and backgrounds can enjoy. From family fun events such as the Listen Green Festival to events aimed at specific age groups, our people have organised 50 events, that is 50 events, since September 2013, that is 2013 alone. Get involved. Do you know an area on your estate that you'd like to see spruced up in a Leap into Action? Is there an event that you'd like us to organise? Or would you like to join our team on one of our future projects? Then please contact Lauren Apostolou, Corporate Social Responsibility Practitioner, on 020 7245 2518 or email lapostolou@cwh.org, that is org.uk, with your suggestions. We look into your ideas and discuss with you if it is possible for us to take it forward.
Item number 12, looking for work. Last year we helped 100 residents back into work through the Westminster Work Scheme. CityWest Homes is a key partner in the initiative, which aims to help local people find local work. If you're looking for work, we can help. Our team offers support in finding full and part-time work, as well as putting you in touch with local employers. We have found people jobs across a range of sectors, including retail, hospitality, office-based work and even placements at CityWest Homes. You can apply if you are currently working less than 8 hours a week, aged 18 to 65 and are not currently supported through the government's work programme. To find out more, contact Aisha Begum, Employment Team Leader, CityWest Homes, on 0207 245 2242 or email asbegum@cwh.org.uk.
Item 13. The South gets fever pitch. It's time for the biggest event in the footy calendar, the World Cup. While global teams are battling it out in Brazil, we've got our own championship right here on our doorstep. The Churchill Gardens football pitch is celebrating its 1-year anniversary, and hundreds of young people have been making the most of it. The state-of-the-art pitch was unveiled by UEFA Ambassador Steve McManaman on the 22nd of May 2013. That is 22 May 2013. The event was part of UEFA Grassroots Day, a European-wide celebration of grassroots football, which has contributed the latest 3G pitches to all UEFA Champions League final host cities since 2010, that is 2010. This year, the pitch has celebrated its first birthday in style, with a video highlighting the positive impact on local residents. With up to 300 children, that is 300 children, and young people using the pitch every week, the impact has been incredible. There are also supervised football sessions which offer young people of all ages the chance to get active, learn skills and enjoy the game. You can watch the video at www.cwh.org.uk/ABOUT/NEWS. We recognise the value of managing a facility like this, so we continue to work with the coaches to provide a great environment while keeping noise down to a minimum. If you would like to join a team for ages 18 years plus, we want to hear from you. Whether you're an inspiring player or just fancy a regular game, contact Keith Cookson, Community Development Manager, on 020 7245 2358 or email kcookson@cwh.org.uk to find out more.
Item number 14, that's 14. Get home contents insurance and win £25 What could you do if your flat was flooded, burgled or you lost your keys? If it wasn't anyone's fault and you aren't insured, the answer is probably nothing. Except pay for the repairs and replacement out of your own pocket. Since 2011, that's 2011, 80% of claims, that's 80% of claims, against CityWest homes have been rejected by insurers because a loss or damage was not our fault. In 2013, however, that's 2013, 83%, that's 83% of claims made by our tenants on their home contents insurance scheme with Aviva were successful, giving them the support they needed when they needed it most. The scheme, which is open to all Westminster City Council tenants and leaseholders, costs as little as £2.06 per week. This covers damage and loss to the contents of your home, ranging from loss of keys to the contents of your freezer. Some accidental damage is also covered, and a full accidental damage option is available at an additional cost. Benefits of the scheme include new for old insurance, which excludes clothing and linen. Even if an item that has been damaged is very old, it will be replaced with a new one. Or a no excess, which is your contribution to the first part of the claim. And also low minimum sum insured for people over the age of 60, that's 60. For more information and an application form, you can call 01962 892 086 or contact your local estate office. You can also download a leaflet from our website at www.cwh.uk/PUBLICATIONS. Anyone taking out a new policy from 23rd of June, that's 2-3 June, to 1st of September this year will be entered into a prize draw to win one of two £25, that's £25, Love to Shop vouchers. Winners will be announced in the autumn edition of CityWest News.
Item 15. Asbestos. What you need to know. From time to time, residents have raised queries about asbestos in their home. The Health and Safety team at CityWest Homes wants to provide you with some facts about asbestos and give you some points to consider, especially if you are planning or making alterations to your home. One of the key points to remember is that if left undisturbed, asbestos poses no real threat. What is asbestos and why was it used? Asbestos is a naturally occurring mineral. It is mined from rock and milled into fibres from which a wide range of materials are produced. Because it is strong and resistant to heat and chemicals, asbestos contains materials has been used extensively in domestic and commercial building products. Is there any risk to me from asbestos containing materials in my home? Asbestos containing materials are safe as long as they remain sealed in a good condition and are left undisturbed. They become a potential hazard if they are disturbed or damaged and the fibres are released. These fibres can get lodged in your lungs when breathed in and can cause lung disease and cancer. If you would like any further information about these diseases, you can visit the NHS Choices website on www.nhs.uk. What safety precautions should I take? Our estate offices hold a schedule detailing where asbestos may be located in your home. If the schedule shows that there may be asbestos-containing materials in your home, it is important that you do not disturb them in any way. In particular, you must ensure you do not carry out any of the following activities. Do not carry out any DI works on asbestos panels. Do not hammer nails into it. Do not drill into it, either by hand or with power tools. Do not sand it, either by hand or with power tools. Do not scrape it or use a steam stripper. Do not attempt to remove it. If you are uncertain about whether or not it is safe to carry out DIY activities in any area of your home, please contact your CityWest Homes estate office. Advice for homeowners. Alterations to your home may disturb asbestos. This is one of the reasons why you will require approval from CityWest Homes before you start any works. If there are damaged panels in any area of your home which you are responsible for maintaining, you will be responsible for arranging an examination by a specialist contractor to determine if asbestos is present. You can find out in the advice section of our publications page on our website, www.cwh.org.uk/PUBLICATIONS.
Item number 16, that's 1-6. Westminster Landmark opens its doors. On the 20th to the 21st of September 2014, that's 2014, one of our estates will have a lean green story to tell. The Pimlico District Heating Undertaking, the PDHU, in Churchill Gardens, is the UK's first low-carbon network. It has 60 years, that's 60 years, of British history to tell, and is opening its doors for the annual Open House London event. The UK landmark has received thousands of visitors over the years. It joins over 800, that's 800, historical buildings opening for the event. Having featured in the media, including the BBC and ITV, the PDHU has drawn crowds of curious visitors into the depths of the carbon network. Built in the 1950s, that's 1950, The network was the first major initiative to combat London's air pollution ahead of the Clean Air Act of 1956. That's 1956. It originally used waste heat from Battersea Power Station to supply homes with heating without the use of coal fires, which was contributing to a London smog. The CityWest Homes facility provides heating and hot water services to over 3,000 homes, schools and businesses, that's 3000 in the area. The network releases significantly less carbon dioxide, CO2, into the atmosphere than a conventional power station by generating electricity close to the users. This cuts transmission losses and can save up to 11,000 tonnes, that's 11,000 tonnes, of CO2 emissions a year by displacing the coal-fired electricity generation. PDHU has been tackling pollution ever since by supplying clean, affordable energy to Londoners. Entry is free and PDHU will open on both days of the 20th and 21st of September from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visitors looking for some adventure can climb the 41-metre thermal store, that's 41 metres, which is a tower storing 2,500,000 litres of water and enjoy incredible views of Westminster. You can also view the impressive Caterpillar engines which power PDHU. Our staff will be on hand to give you a warm welcome and answer all your questions. There's no need to book, just arrive on the day and tours will take approximately 1 hour. We recommend that you wear comfortable shoes and no loose clothing. For more information, visit www.cwh.org.uk and search for PDHU.
Item 17.17. Robot trial a success. A quiet home in Queen's Park is the setting for the rise of the robots. Beneath the floorboards, new robotic technology has been changing the way we insulate homes and tackle fuel poverty. First used in early 2014, that's 2014, the Q-Bot is a one-of-its-kind pilot. CityWest Homes is the first housing provider in the UK to use the groundbreaking technology. Keeping a home warm can be a challenge for people who live in older street properties. Suspended timber flooring has been identified as a major cause of heat loss within British homes. Tackling this problem is Q-Bot. It works beneath the floor, safely spraying insulation to the underside of the floorboards, while still allowing the ground to breathe. Q-Bot uses a clever folding mechanism to fit through tight spaces and a vision sensor system, allowing it to find its way under the floor. As it's inserted through an air vent on the outside wall or unobstructed floor access hatch, there is minimal disruption. This saves on time, money and inconvenience. A traditional underfloor installation for a home like this would take about a week, cost about £10,000, that's 1000, and involve complex factors such as relocating the family to temporary accommodation. Enter Q-Bot. It can be set up in a day, cost around 1/3 of traditional methods, and there is no need for the resident to leave home, as the robot can be easily positioned without removing any furniture. The resulting installation is also estimated to save the homeowner around £200, that's £200 per year on their energy bills. Data logging equipment was installed in the home to measure the success of the Q-Bot. Early results indicate that heat loss through the floor was reduced by 70%, 70%, and air tightness, a measure of leaks and drafts for the whole house, was improved by 40%, 40%. Peter Armfield, Sustainable Manager, CityWest Homes, said, "This is an exciting first for us. Technology like Q-Bot is no longer an idea of the future. It's working for us right here, right now, to produce massive savings both for residents and for CityWest Homes." The all-round success of this pilot means that we can now look into using it in properties across our estates. with QBot helping us to make savings of around 80%, causing minimal disruption to homeowners and saving money on bills. It's an opportunity that we want to bring to all our residents over the coming years. Matthew Holloway, Managing Director, QBot, said, "We are very grateful to both CityWest Homes and the tenant for trialling the technology. This really will change how we view the floors of period properties, showing people can have beautiful exposed floorboards as well as a warm, comfortable living environment." The QBot trial was a natural step for CityWest Homes, which has launched many initiatives to tackle fuel poverty in Westminster. To date, we have installed cavity wall insulation across 5,500 properties and obtained over 3.5 million in grant funding from organisations such as British Gas, EDF and SSE. This has helped to provide residents with energy savings estimated at around £50 a year.
Item number 18, that's 18. Businesses get up to £3,000, that's 3000, to install high-speed broadband. Businesses in London can now get up to £3,000 for a faster broadband connection, usually of 30, that's 30, megabits or more. A high-speed broadband connection can bring a number of benefits to businesses. These include productivity, efficiency on and off the web, improving data transfer and storage, as well as making them more accessible to customers and employees. If you know anyone who runs a small or medium-sized enterprise in Westminster or elsewhere in London, tell them to look into the London Connection Voucher Scheme. They can find out more about the benefits of high-speed broadband and how to apply for this scheme at www.london.gov.uk. The Connection Voucher Scheme is funded by the Department of Culture, Media and Sport and delivered by the Mayor of London.
Item number 19, speed up your connection. Miss Hyatt of the Grosvenor Estate is another CityWest Home resident to receive an exciting new service from Community Fibre Limited, CFL. The service provides a fibre optic link to change the way that residents receive TV, internet and phone services. Since 2012, the pilot has connected over 200 Regency Street dwellings residents to faster broadband at a competitive price. Ms Hyatt said, "When my fibre optic link was installed by CFL, I attended their launchpad facility at 3232 Page Street to see their services in action. I was very impressed by the demonstration given to me. I knew straight away that it would be a great solution for my family. We are avid internet users. My son enjoys playing games online and I spend a lot of time researching, shopping and staying in touch with friends. So I signed up for the CFL Fast Internet and the evening and weekend calls packages straight away, as both offer great value for money. We noticed a difference immediately, as well as the benefits the other parts of the service could offer. For more information about Community Fibre, visit communityfibre.co.uk or call 0800 082 0770.
Item number 20. Ask Kirsten. Hannah Durling, who has been answering your questions in Ask Hannah for several editions, has now handed over the reins. We welcome Kirsten McKean to the team as Service Improvement Assistant, as well as our new agony aunt in Ask Kirsten. Question 1. I have been experiencing extremely high energy bills. Is there anyone at CityWest Homes who can give me advice on how I can reduce my costs? Answer is yes. Peter Armfield, our Sustainability Manager, is available to assess your home and your gas and electricity use. Peter can also make suggestions as to how you could reduce your bills and save money. For further information, please contact Peter on 0207 245 2030 or email parfield@cwh.org.uk. Question number 2. Are residents allowed to use barbecues? CityWest Homes does not permit residents to use barbecues in private balconies and communal areas, which includes roofs, walkways and garden spaces. If your property has a private garden, then you may have a barbecue as long as it uses charcoal. Please note that residents are not to use or store contained gases such as calor or barbecue gases in any building or estate. To help prevent a fire when using a barbecue, please ensure it is located on a hard level surface, well away from the building, garden or fence, or any garden structure like a shed. Do not leave barbecues unattended once lit, especially if you have children or pets around. When you have finished, ensure the coals are completely out before disposing of them. Question 3. I need to do some DIY work in my flat. What times in the week do you recommend are best to do this? Answer is, we always ask that residents respect their neighbours, so please try to avoid carrying out noisy DIY work at night or early in the morning. If you are planning DIY on the weekends, let your neighbours know beforehand and try to keep the noise down. For information on lessee responsibilities, please visit www.cwh.org.uk/tenant services, that's TENANCERVICES/I-am-a-leaseholder, that's LEASEHOLDER. The questions featured in Ask Kirsten are not all real but are based on genuine inquiries from residents over the last 3 months. So if you have a question, please contact the Service Improvement Team, CityWest Homes, at Service Improvement Team, that's SERVICEMPROVEMENTTEAM at cwh.org.uk or call them on 0207 245 2060.
Item 21.2.1. Leaflet Scam makes big claims. There have been reports of a leaflet scam in the borough, taking advantage of the right to buy scheme. The leaflets claim to be from a London property agent. They state that they can help tenants to claim anything up to 50,000, that's 50,000 on the right to buy scheme by using their service. This is a false claim, and the fraudsters may even try to charge you for services that they will not provide. As the old saying goes, if it looks too good to be true, then it probably is. So if you receive a leaflet like this, please always check the credentials of the organisation before you hand over any money. All CityWest Homes and Westminster City Council correspondents will have contact details, so you can always check it's genuine. If you are in any doubt, please contact your local estate office for further advice. Official callers. If you are visited by an official, always ask to see ID. Official ID is carried by all CityWest Homes people and our appointed contractors. They will make an appointment with you prior to visiting your home and will happily wait while you verify their ID. If you are unsure of a caller, please contact your local CityWest Homes estate office immediately. In an emergency, always call the police on 999.
Item number 22, that's 22. Children's First, Summer in the City. There's festival fever at Paddington Festival, which returns for its 2nd year. Events and activities are taking place across Queen's Park, Harrow Road and Westbourne, and everyone is invited. From free film screenings to one-day festivals and dance performances, there's something for all the family. Date is June until September 2014, that's 2014. Various venues, please see event guide for information. And find all your information at www.westminster, that's westminster.gov.uk/Paddington Festival, that's PADDINGTON-FESTIVAL. Take the Summer Reading Challenge. Head to your local library this summer and sign up for the Summer Reading Challenge. This year's Mythical Maze theme challenges you to find your way around a labyrinth full of fantastical creatures from the world of legend and mythology. There are stickers and rewards for reading your books, and if you read all 6, you'll receive a certificate. The challenge is free and open to children of all ages. It takes place throughout summer 2014, that's 2014, at various libraries, and you can find out more at www.westminster, that's westminster.gov.uk/libraries, that's LIBRARIES. Summer in the City. Keep the whole family active this summer with Summer in the City events and activities for children and young people over the school holidays. This year will be packed full of ideas for a fun and healthy summer, every day of the week. Guides will be available from mid-June, and you can pick up yours at your local library, leisure centre, or download it at www.westminster, that's westminster.gov.uk/summer activities, that's SUMMER-ACTIVITIES. Meet your new Youth MP and Deputy Youth MP. Young people across Westminster have shared their voice. A record 14,000 young people, that's 14,000 young people, voted in the 2014, that's 2014, youth elections in March. Here, the winners tell us what they hope to achieve during their one-year term. Salene Rashid, Youth MP, is aged 14, that's 14, and she's from Victoria. Salene says, "I've always been passionate about bringing change for young people. I saw the youth elections as an amazing opportunity. It was a tough 4 weeks speaking to young people about my manifesto, but totally worth it. As Youth MP, I'm looking forward to achieving real change. I want young people to be judged for who they are, not the way they dress. I'm also passionate about helping young people out of gangs, and will be spending this year supporting Westminster's Youth Secure Streets anti-violence campaign." Our Deputy Youth MP, Selena Solomon, is aged 18, 18, and is from Maida Vale. Selena added, "As Deputy Youth MP, my job is to represent the young people of Westminster, not just myself. So I spent my campaign listening to others, and am determined to direct their concerns to the decision makers. Over the next year, I want to help create opportunities for young people to get work experience. At the same time, I want to increase recognition of young people's achievements in Westminster. There are young people doing amazing things for their community, and this should be recognised." To contact Celine or Selena, visit www.westminster, that's westminster.gov.uk/youth council, that's YOUTH-COUNCIL. Finally, stay up to date with Westminster City Council's new e-newsletter and Facebook page for parents and carers. There's a lot to like about Westminster's new Families First Facebook page. You can stay up to date with the latest news on health and council services, activities and events. There are even exclusive money-saving discounts for you and your family. Sign up for their monthly Families First e-newsletter at www.westminster.families first. That's FAMILIES-FIRST. Or you can like their Families First Facebook page at www.facebook, that's FACEBOOK.com/Westminster Parents, that's WESTMINSTERPARENTS. For more stories, activities, events and discounts for young people and children, visit www.westminster, that's westminster.gov.uk/children first, that's CHILDREN-FIRST.
Item 23.2.3 CityWest News Accessible Competition. Have you read or listened to the audio version of this edition of CityWest News? Test your memory by taking part in our quiz for your chance to win a £20, £20 Love to Shop voucher. Question 1. Which estate has a new rooftop hub? Question 2. What war are we winning? Question 3. Name one safety precaution you should take with asbestos panels. Question 4. How many residents did we help back into work through the Westminster Work Scheme? Question 5. Name one scheme which can help you find a dream home. Please send your answers by Friday the 25th, 25 July 2014 20142. Corporate Communications, CityWest Homes, 21 21 Grosvenor Place, London, Southwest 1X 7EA, or Communications COMMUNICATIONS@cwh.org.uk, or you can call on 0207 245 2542.
Item number 24, that's 24. Support to find your dream home. There are lots of schemes to help you find your dream home, either in London or the rest of the UK. Housing Moves is a Mayor of London scheme to help social tenants in London relocate to other parts of the capital. Westminster City Council has also now joined Home Finder UK, which helps social housing tenants to look for homes across the country. All council tenants can apply, as long as they have a secure tenancy. Priority is given to people who have more bedrooms than they need and want to downsize, people in work or training, and people who want to move to give care. For more information on all of these schemes, visit www.cwh.org.uk and search Housing Moves, or you can contact your local CityWest Homes estate office. You can also swap your home with someone else in a mutual exchange. Simply register your property and look for where you want to move to. It's free and takes less than 5 minutes. Westminster City Council tenants can now access Home Swapper and House Exchange, offering thousands of potential matches when looking for a new home. There's also the Seaside and Country Homes scheme. If you're a council tenant aged over 60 years, that's 60 years, and have always dreamt of a move to the coastal country, the Seaside and Country Home scheme could be for you. The scheme makes bungalows and flats from Cornwall to Cambridgeshire available to London tenants every year. To be eligible, you must be aged over 60, that's 60, or if you are joint tenants, one of you must be aged over 60, that's 60.
Item 25.2.5 Getting a Dream Home and £3,000, £3,000. Evelyn Schoon downsized to her dream home through the Mutual Exchange scheme, moving from a 2-bedroom flat in Maida Vale to Queen's Park. She was affected by the bedroom cap and wanted to downsize to an affordable 1-bedroom property nearby. After looking for 6 months, She found a mutual exchange partner, a friend of hers, and swapped homes in January. Now she's only 15 minutes from her old flat and loves the size of her new home and private garden. Evelyn was awarded £3,000, 3000, through the cash incentive scheme for giving up her larger property and used some of the money to celebrate her 60th birthday this year. She said, "The mutual exchange scheme is a great way to downsize. It's a very fast process and I can't believe I've found my new dream home. I would recommend this scheme to all." Ahad Mir, housing manager at CityWest Homes, took Evelyn through the mutual exchange process. He said, "I'm really pleased she loves her new home. If anyone is looking to downsize or has to because of the bedroom cap, CityWest Homes is here to help." For more information on the cash incentive scheme, go to www.cwh.org.uk/cash incentive scheme, CASHINCENTIVESCHEME, or visit your local estate office.
That's the end of CityWest News, issue number 56, that's 56, summer 2014, that's 2014, from CityWest Homes. It was recorded in July 2014, 2014. Thank you.